Some had asked, how do I flight plan and carry out a flight? So I thought I'd take you through a quick review of what I do to get prepared for a flight. Start off with about 3 or 4 days earlier, tracking on the National Weather Service, looking at major systems, and I will post each of these pages in the link below so that you can see where to get these. But this is a good tool for looking at major systems as they're working their way across the United States and some of the contiguous areas. And so for today is Saturday, and we're looking at 8 a.m., 11 a.m., 2 p.m., and 5 p.m. And you see the green areas represent rain. The red is heavy convective areas, and we're going from DC down to Florida, so we're pretty clear as far as any large active weather systems. After going there, I then go to the AOPA weather page for the daily view, and over here on the side you can see where it gives the options for now, 6 hours, 12 hours, showing from now and all the way out to 48 hours what the weather is going to be doing, and also giving a view. This is on ceilings, visibility, and surface winds option, showing what's happening. And we're going from Northern Virginia here down to Florida, and you see a little stuff going on here in the panhandle of Florida, but not much. And so this is a good page to look at too, as you can track what's happening over the course of the next 6 to 18 hours. And for our route of flight, today it is going to be blue with partly cloudy skies. Next, go to Flight Plan. Flightplan.com is perhaps it's still the best page I have found to do flight planning on, and this is for route planning. So you log into Flight Plan. We are going from KHEF to and let's see if you can see that, from KHEF to 28 Juliet. And our route is going to be here. What makes Flight Plan nice is that you put in the profile performance of your aircraft, and then it will give you within 2 or 3 gallons what it's going to take for the altitude that you're flying and the winds aloft. Below here are routes that are taken by other folks. What's nice about Flight Plan is that it has some routes that have been cleared by ATC so that you can see what the routes are, and you can put them up in here into your routing, and then when you press for the nav log, and by the way, I need to put the time of departure here, which will be 12 o'clock. The fuel on board is 6 hours for 69846, 1 soul on board, and any alternates. And then when you press for the nav log, you get a nice printout of your entire route, winds aloft, total fuel that's required for that with headwind or tailwind. And it looks like it doesn't matter what altitude, it's going to be a 5-knot headwind. That's generally the case going south this time of year. And the total time is 3 hours 30 minutes generally, from DC down to Jacksonville, Florida. The next thing is that ForeFlight will have this capability soon, and this is a picture of the ForeFlight website. This is in beta, and I'm one of the beta testers. But the nice thing is it will combine what I get from AOPA on their weather site and what I get from Flight Plan, so that it will have one, you can come here, you'll see the routes. We're doing, let's see if we got it in here. It's not in here. Well, let's put, let's just pick one just for this example. This is Raleigh to 28J. It'll show you the route. You will be able to animate the weather. It will give you suggested routing. That is, routes that have been cleared in the area. But for this one, this is going from Raleigh-Durham down to Jacksonville, well, Palatka. And it shows you both visibility, weather that's in the area. And it's a very nice page. And oh, by the way, it sends this information, it syncs it with your mobile flight plan, your mobile ForeFlight app, which is the nicest part about it. So this is coming, and that will take the place of two sites that I currently use. One other point to make on the ForeFlight. I'm a ForeFlight fan and have been using it for 3 years now. It is, in my estimation, the best mobile app and in-cockpit app that there is. One, because you can get NOTAMs and any other services for your route of flight, and the Stratus system, of course. Stratus 2 gives you ADS-B capability, limited, but still it gives you good ADS-B coverage for $900 or so, which is not cheap, but comparatively speaking, it's a solution to live with for now. So if you are going to fly into the DC metro area, my recommendation is to use either Manassas or Leesburg, JYO, or here at Manassas, which is Hotel Echo Foxtrot. And if you do come to Manassas, I highly recommend that you use APP Jet Center. And the reason is they have reasonable prices, about $5.60 to $5.80 a gallon, which is high for some areas, but here in the DC area, it beats the $8 that you'd pay over at Dulles. By the way, if you're thinking of going into Dulles, make sure you have about a couple $100 just to visit, because the landing fee is steep and the tie-down fee is fairly steep. Introduce you to some of the folks here at APP Jet in Manassas. And here at APP Jet in Manassas, we have
Brianna Young.
Brianna is here, and she does great work here. How often are you here?
I'm here only on the weekends, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
And she does great for me whenever I come in on the weekends. And also for the line handlers in the back. Who do we have in the back there? This is, you are?
Eduardo.
And Eduardo has been here for a number of years.
Yeah.
For about how long?
About 2 years now.
2 years, and he has been helping me out every time I come here.
Yes.
And who else is back there with you?
Just myself.
Okay.
Everyone else is running around Graham. So.
But anytime you come to Manassas, I highly recommend APP Jet Center. These guys are great. Give them a call.
Approaching runway 16 left. Entered runway 16 left. Approaching runway 1735. Approaching runway 1735. Entered runway 1735. Entered runway 1735.
Twin Cessna's clear, Palatka.